Well, I'm Bobby Steiner, Director of Golf Instruction here at Caprock Golf Lab, and today I'd like to take you through the specifics, two specifics of one of the more challenging shots from just off the green, and that shot is the pitch shot. Now, if you watch that shot at all, you may have noticed that there's a fair amount of hinging that takes place in the backswing and unhinging on the way down. And it's natural to think, wow, that's a wristy shot. But we've got to be a little bit more specific to that. And there are two fundamentals, and adherence to both will provide the assurance that you're going to get better at these pitch shots. Number one, how do you cock your wrist? Well, there are two ways, generally speaking, of cocking your wrist. You can either cock the right wrist up, or you can cock the left wrist down. I recommend on a pitch shot that you cock the left wrist down. That is, take the palm of your hand and push it toward the floor. All right, you want this action. Why? Because if you think about cocking the right wrist up, your hands themselves will tend to go too high. We don't want high hands. We want low hands and plenty of freedom in the hands. And so the first fundamental is we want to make sure that we have wrist action that is initiated by the left wrist cocking down, not the right wrist cocking up. All right, so that's fundamental number one. Fundamental number two is the state of the club face at the top. Notice how, as I take this thing back, I rotate my forearms so that the length of the blade is running north and south. It's running at 12 and 6. If it's more horizontal, I'm going to dig, and I'm never going to get the ball airborne. There's no loft on that face. I need to provide some loft by fanning it open. Not only am I going to allow my left wrist to cock down, but I'm going to take the face and make sure it runs north and south. And if I do that, I have plenty of loft, I have plenty of wrist action, and from there, all I do is gently turn through this shot. All right? Those are the two specifics of a pitch shot. Adherence to both will provide you with better shot making. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week.